Friends, my name is Giraj Vaishnav and I am from Adarshila Vidyapeeth. Today we will focus on the important topic of the fundamental rights. First, we'll understand the definition of the fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are essential for human rights that are offered to every citizen. It means that these are the rights for every citizen. Every citizen means every human being in this India, irrespective of caste, race, creed, place of birth. Nothing rules are made for any caste, race, creed, place of birth, religion, or gender for differently. These are equally distributed among all the ones, equal to freedoms, and these rights are essential for personal goods. These rights are for the development of a human being of India. Six fundamental rights are there, like basics rights are there: right to equality, right to freedom for exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, the right to constitutional remedies. First one is the right to equality. First, before going that, first I would like to tell something that basically this is very big topic, so we will finish in different parts. In today's parts we will focus on the first two topics, like right to equality and the right to freedom. The first one is the right to equality. In the right to equality, we have the first one: equality before law. In the article 14 of the Indian Constitution guarantees, focus on the words guarantees, that all citizens shall be equally protected by the laws of the country. It means that those laws which is made by the government of the country shall be equally be protected for all the citizen. Second one is the social equality and equal access to public areas. Article 15 of the Constitution states that no person shall be discriminated on the basis of caste, color, language, etc. Every person shall have equal access to public places like public parks, museums, wells, bathing ghats, and temples, etc. However, the state may make any special provision for women and children. It means the point clearly says that no person shall be discriminated on the basis of caste. Means not, no caste is upper and no caste is lower. No color discrimination should not be there. Language is not there. Every person have equal access. Equal access means every person can go in any area like public parks, in any museum, in any wells, bathing ghats and temples. Any caste, from any caste, they can go in parks, temples, museums, wells. Colors. Right to equality. Point number 3: equality in matters of public employment. Article 16 of the Constitution lays down that the state cannot discriminate against anyone in the matters of employment. Any people, any human being, any citizen of the country can choose their own interestable employment. Any job he wants to do, he can do. All citizen can apply for the government job. For example, if anyone want to be a policeman or an army officer, then no caste, nothing caste system is there. Anyone can become a police officer or an army officer. Number 4: abolition of untouchability. Article 17 of the Constitution abolishes the practice of untouchability. Practice of untouchability is an offense, and anyone doing so is punishable by law. If from the lower caste people, on lower caste people, and upper caste human being is doing such type of activity, then it will be punishable by law. So abolition of titles. Article 18 of the Constitution provides the state from conferring any titles. Citizen of India cannot accept titles from a foreign state. It means that citizen of India will be the citizen of India. It cannot be the cannot the accept the from a foreign state. Right to freedom. From the word you can clearly mention that the right to freedom. Freedom means free, means liberty. You are totally free for speech, free for dance, free for music. You are free for everything. Right to freedom. First one: freedom of speech and expression. You have a right to speech in anywhere and anything you want, which enable an individual to participate in public activities. The phrase freedom of press has not been used in Article 19, but freedom of expression includes freedom of press. Freedom to assemble peacefully without arms. You can go and you can live anywhere peacefully without arms, without any arms, on which the state can impose reasonable restriction in the interest of public order and the sovereignty and integrity of India. Point number 3: freedom to form associations or unions, on which the state can impose reasonable restriction on this freedom in the interest of public order, morality, and the sovereignty and integrity. I will make the topic. I will make the another class for these 3 points: morality, sovereignty, and integrity. What is meaning by that? One is the state can impose reasonable restrictions on the freedom in the interest of public order. Freedom to form associations or unions means you can make your own party or association or union you want. There should not be any restriction from the government. Point number 4 is the freedom to move freely throughout the territory of India. Within the boundary of India, you can go anywhere in India and you can travel anywhere, you can live anywhere with, but the necessary conditions are there. Some rules are made for this. You have to follow those rules and you can live easily. Point number 5, freedom to reside and settle in any part of the territory of India, which is also subject to reasonable restriction by the state in the interest of the general public or for the protection of the scheduled tribes, because certain safeguards are the envisaged here, some to be justified to protect indigenous and tribal peoples from exploitation and coercion. This point basically focus on the scheduled tribes. This is basically for the SC and ST castes. Then when we have the right to freedom, point number 6, freedom to practice any profession or to carry on any occupation, trade or business. From this right we will get the freedom to practice any profession or any occupation, trade or business. We can do any business and any trade we can do in territory of India. But some rules are made for the government. We have to follow those rules and we can do anything we want in India. Thank you for listening carefully and patiently. Have a nice day.